Hello. Thank you so much for taking my statement. I really need to get my side of the story out. You see, my name is Captain Preston, and I am the man that was in charge of the soldiers last night. On Monday night, about 8 o'clock, two soldiers were attacked and beat. About 9, some of the guard came to and informed me that the town inhabitants were assembling to attack the troops, and that the bells were ringing as a signal for that purpose and not for fire, and the beacon intended to be fired to bring in the distant people of the country. In my way there I saw the people in great commotion, and I heard them use the most cruel and horrid threats against the troops. They immediately surrounded the sentry posted there, and with clubs and other weapons, threatened to execute their vengeance on him. I was soon informed by a townsman their intention was to carry off the soldier from his post, probably murder him. They soon rushed through the people and charged their bayonets in half circles, kept them at a little distance. The mob still increased and were more outrageous, striking their clubs or bludgeons one against another, calling out, "Come out, you rascals, you bloody backs, you lobster scoundrels! Fire if you dare! Gosh darn you! Fire and be darned! We know you dare not!" And much more such language was used. At this time I was between the soldiers and the mob, parleying with them and endeavoring in all my power to persuade them to retire peaceably, but to no purpose. They advanced to the points of the bayonets, struck some of them, and even the muzzles of the pieces, and seemed to be endeavoring to close with the soldiers, on which some well-behaved persons asked me if the guns were charged. I replied, yes. And they asked me if I intended to order my men to fire. I answered, no. By no means. While I was thus speaking, one of the soldiers, having received a severe blow with a stick, stepped a little on one side and instantly fired, on which, turning to and asking him why I fired without orders, I was struck with a club in my arm, which for some time deprived me of the use of it, which blow, had it been placed on my head, most probably would have destroyed me. On this, a general attack was made on the men by a great number of heavy clubs and snowballs being thrown at them, by which all our lives were in imminent danger. Some persons at the same time from behind calling out, "Darn you bloods, why don't you fire?" Instantly 3 or 4 of the soldiers fired, one after another, and directly 3 more in the same confusion and hurry. Then the mob ran away, and that's my story.